come in?
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Cameron. So tell me about yourself.
I think I'm a very outgoing person, very social. I like working with others, which I think is a very strong suit of mine. And I believe that I'm very capable and very good for this job.
So tell me, why are you here?
I'm here because I'm looking for a future in your business. I like your business. It cause I like the way like it's set up, it's very organized, and I feel like this is the job for me.
Okay. If you had one word to describe yourself, what would it be? And explain why.
Um, I think if I describe myself in one word, it would be exciting. Because I feel like I'm never a dull person. I'm never like negative. I think I'm always positive. And so I'm always excited about coming to work. I'm always excited about working with my coworkers. And so I feel like exciting is the best word to describe it.
Okay. So how do you make decisions?
When it comes to decision making, I usually think about what I'm having to decide on and then like break the situation down step by step to make sure I'm going towards the right direction in that decision.
And are you a leader or are you a follower?
I believe I'm a leader because one of the roles here at my high school that I have, like right now, is I'm the Beta Club president officially, and so I feel like that shows my leadership roles because I'm always the first one to do things. I like to show people how to do things and guide people to the right direction they need to go.
Okay. So what are your hobbies?
My hobbies, I like to play my instruments. I'm a very musical person, so listen to music, playing my instruments, watching TV. I have a lot of shows I like to watch. I like to go outside. I like to walk my dog, and I like to hang out with my friends.
And how would you deal with an angry or irritated customer?
When it comes to an angry or irritated customer, I think it's just handling them like a child because you don't know what situation they're in to make them angry. And so they may have just lost a loved one and they're just not learning how to deal with it. And so they come in the store and they may be angry about that, but you don't know that. And so I think you just have to work with them, not like go back at them or anything like that.
So referencing off of that, how would you work under pressure?
When it comes to being under pressure, I usually do good because I feel like pressure causes me to do more and go above and beyond than what the normal standard is. And so under pressure, I usually think about what I'm about to do and think about the time schedule I have to do it. And it being on pressure usually makes me go harder at the job.
Okay. Nice response. How well do you work with others?
I work very well with others. As you can tell, I'm a very social person, and when it comes to my coworkers, I love working with my coworkers because I love the exciting role when I come to work and just laughing and being around my coworkers. That the social feel that we have at work.
If a problem started within between you and another coworker, how would you handle it?
I would first try to resolve the problem on my own outside of work with the coworker by sitting down talking with them. If that did not work, I would bring it forward to you and talk about either me leaving the job or us trying to find a balance of me not working while they're at work or something like that. But I would bring the attention to you.
Okay. So, what have you learned from participation in extracurricular activities?
With extracurricular activities, I believe that they have allowed me to learn time management because with me doing a lot of things in school, I know how to balance my life, balance work, and balance the daily things I do in my life.
So, how would you describe the ideal job for you following graduation?
The ideal job for me after graduation, because I'm going to college, is something that's part time that allows me to be lenient with my time because in college I'm going to have a lot of things I have to do, take care of, but also a job that I know when I'm going to be at work, like a scheduled job. So I know when I'm going to work, when I get off, what days I go to work, things like that. I want something that's focused and that's balanced.
Okay, referencing back to your leadership qualities, what are some of the leadership roles that you have held or think you want to hold in life?
Well, stated as before, I am the beta president at my school right now. I'm also the president in band here at Union High School. Um, Other leadership roles I have taken on are In my community, I worked with a youth program called Talent Search in Duplin County, and I was a mentor to. I had like my own group of like 20 kids I was a mentor to, and so it was a really fun experience. Other roles I would like to hold is maybe becoming a manager in this business because this is a really good business, and to have a leadership role where people come to you and ask you questions in a business like this will be really amazing.
So you describe yourself as a strong leader. What changes have you made in working with others to be more effective at work?
The probably the biggest change I've learned to do is making a balance between what I want to do and what other people want to do. Many people that are leaders have that like an issue about that. Like they think that you should do what I say when I do it. That's not the case. When you're a leader, you have to listen to your coworkers, listen to the people that you have to lead, and that means giving them a voice because they matter. And so basically, finding a balance in what they want to do and what you should do and things like that. So.
So what motivates you to put your greatest effort, and describe a situation in which you did so?
What motivates me is probably the not so much the congratulations that you're gonna get, but the way it makes you feel when you're helping someone. And a situation I can agree to that is here at school we put on the Easter egg hunt, and we had a lot of children come, and the fact that we put it together and that I was one of the ones that actually like helped out with it, it made me strive to do more because the look on those kids' faces when they came and had fun was just enjoyable to know that because I pushed myself to do this, those children enjoyed it.
So you tell me you work right now. So if you were to ask your current boss what your greatest strength is, what would he or she tell me?
He would probably say my smile and my laughter and me being positive on the job. I'm always smiling, and I work at Smithfield Chicken and Barbecue, and I'm the register. And so when customers come in, I'm like the first face they see. And so I try to be positive. I try to smile at them all the time to make sure they're always feeling happy. And so I'm pretty sure he would say my positive attitude, my smiling, and my good behavior would probably be my strong suit.
So what do you think would be one of your weaknesses?
Probably one of my weaknesses would probably be getting off focus, especially when I'm around my coworkers. Sometimes you can be doing jokes or talking about different conversations, and so you get off task sometimes. But I I get back on task pretty quickly. But that'll probably be my biggest weakness is getting off task here and there, but not that much.
So describe a time when you were asked to do something you weren't trained to do, and how did you handle it?
The first day I actually got through and registered it was very hectic. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to work the register, but my manager asked me, she was like, would you like to learn? And I told her, yeah. And she was like, she just threw me on the register and gave me a customer and just told me to work it out. And that situation helped me to understand that sometimes you have to go with the flow and figure out things. And I figured it out after like thinking about it, breaking it down, but it was nervous at first, but over time I understand why she did that because it allows me to jump on things really quick and allow me to accomplish the tasks and goals that I have set.
So you tell me a lot of things about yourself. So describe the boss who. So describe the boss who would get the very best work from you.
The boss that'll probably get the best work from me is a boss that's my friend. He doesn't treat his employees like they're ants and like he's the queen, but they are friends and he allows them to have a voice and an opinion. Where I work at now, my boss is really good. He allows you to voice your opinion. What do you want to do? Like, what do you like to do at work? And that's the kind of boss I would like, a friend.
So are you willing to travel?
I am definitely willing to travel. One thing I like to do in life is travel. I've been to many different places, and so traveling is probably one of the best things I would like to do.
And what will your transportation methods be like?
I have my license. I have my own car, so my transportation is really good right now. I can go wherever you need me to go, show up at whatever time. So my transportation is pretty good.
Would you be able to work holidays and weekends?
When it comes to holidays, Certain holidays I would like off, but weekends definitely. But holidays I would probably want off.
Okay. And are you willing to relocate?
Yes, I'm willing to relocate, but I'm probably gonna need a really good time to in advance to get everything situated. But I'm definitely able to relocate.
So when can you start working here?
I can start working probably about 2 weeks to get my job up. Notice 2 week notice. You just don't leave your job. That's not respectful. But 2 or 3 weeks to get my job a notice, and I'll be ready.
And the last question, is there anything else you would like to tell me?
Um, just that I really like your business, and I'm really ready to start. And I believe that this job is really for me, and I really enjoy working here.
Okay, Cameron, thank you for your time.
Thank you.